So we got some new Bill Cosby stuff going on.
Oh, I love Bill.
Is that how you really want to start?
I love Bill, man.
No, dude.
Who is this character? Very charismatic.
Told me to stop fucking deflecting, man.
Holy shit. So, Bill Cosby recently got found liable yet again for sexual assault.
Again?
How is he out?
Something new?
I still don't understand. Wait, I think we talked about this a lot, but I still don't understand why he's even out.
Change.org.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, they got 1,000 signatures.
Change.org.
This is for something that happened in 1975.
Oh, wow. Whoa, wait. That's fishy.
Why is that fishy? Like statute of limitations?
You're on his side already?
No, just like, for example,
Give him the fork.
A lot of Cosby fans here.
like, did somebody just come out and say that he did something in 1975 or whatever?
Yes.
Then, like, wouldn't you also come out at the time when he's first being prosecuted?
Or maybe she just got her new Instagram.
Dude, fuck that. 70 people were like, this dude did this to me.
Yeah, why would he need...
Like, I'm sure there's more people that haven't said anything.
Yeah, no, I'm just wondering, like, why wait for, like, the entire thing to happen, and then he goes to jail, and then he comes back out, and then just do it again?
Because they want him to get back in jail.
She originally believed she could live with it, and then she just started having more anxiety attacks and flashbacks now that, you know, Cosby's
Out on the streets.
So she must be like in her 70s or whatever?
Well, yeah, it was 1975. She was 16 at the time.
Whoa.
And the way that she says it happened is that she was with a friend in the park. Cosby was there, met her and her friend, and then, like, I think within like a day or a week, like, invited them to party at the Playboy Mansion.
And did he drug him?
He did not drug her, but she says that he took her to be alone in a room, and then started, you know, jerking it, and then asked her to do it, and then she didn't want to. She I think he wanted to have sex with her, but she lied and said she was on her period just to try to get him to stop.
Yeah.
But instead he like settled for like a hand job, but grabbed her hand and made her do it until he like came. So it's really fucking, like, it's very vivid in her mind. And then I think at first, of course, the Cosby side was denying the charges and everything, but then this came out where there was an actual photo of her and him at the mansion.
Oh my god.
Yo, he looks so old there too.
Yeah, why does he look so old? Like, he looks older than the 80s.
And he looks like a creep there.
How did he turn into a grandpa? And then he got younger in the 90s and then got older? What the fuck happened?
Yeah, dude, he like went back in time.
Time travel.
The crazy thing too is this. So this has already run its course, like the case and everything, and they decided on the Santa Monica court jury awarded the girl, who's now, you know, the woman, and she Cosby's. There's a story where Cosby's on the phone and they're telling him like how much the settlement's gonna cost, and they said it'll be $500,000, and he goes, literally, this is verbatim. He goes, "That's it, booyah."
No way.
Oh my god.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
He said booyah.
That's what he said.
That was my booyah.
No, that's your booyah, but he literally said booyah.
That's crazy.
That's his.
You just had a fucking joke clip of Booyah right now?
I saw him set it up too.
That's so fucking solid, bro.
From his perspective, though, I get it, because he thought he was gonna lose like millions.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm only gonna lose $500,000.
Dude, 500K, that's it.
But it's also fucking sad that this chick has been haunted in her mind for like 50 years of this shit.
Yeah.
It's a real tragedy.
Dude, yeah, it's crazy.
Damn, there should be some interest in that 500K from all those years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because like, look at this. Even the headline of this article, the first word's booyah.
Oh my god.
That's,
That motherfucker said booyah. Man, I can't use that word anymore.
So that's simple, right?
that clip of Joe's from 2011, one of my favorite videos of his, of you guys from back in the day.
Oh, this one. Yeah, this one.
I like the fact that Europeans are sexy.
And I used to say it the same way after I saw that. I was like, that's pretty funny. You just do that thing, put your hand in someone's face and go, booyah! So yeah, I imagine when I read that article, I was like, Cosby probably did it the exact same way.
That's who Joe got it from.
Booyah! Man, what the hell?
I know, isn't that crazy?
Shit, dude. I wonder how many years did he really do this and get away with? Because that's like, okay, he's been famous since like the late 60s.
Dude, yeah. That means he's probably been running that whole thing.
He's been fucking a predator for decades.
And there's no way they're all gonna catch him. Like every single one of them.
Yeah.
Like,
We have a mutual friend who so he said that it was a makeup artist or hairdresser on set. They were talking, and she was an older lady, and she's an old school Hollywood person. And then somehow the topic of fucking Bill Cosby came up, and she goes like, "Oh, that guy, he definitely did it." And goes, "Why? How do you know?" And she goes, "Because when I was doing his makeup, he clawed my boob like this."
Whoa.
And says, "You can't do anything because I can do whatever I want."
what?
Yeah.
That
There's
evil?
nothing you can do. Yeah, that kind of shit. Like,
That's
a powerful Folgers coffee in the morning.
no, right?
Jesus
Fucking
Christ.
woke up. and-
Holy shit.
Clawed her boob like a claw, like ouch. Like a fucking eagle claw. You
Bro,
know?
think about how powerful that fool was back then, though.
Yeah.
Because it seems like everybody knew about it, right? Like everybody that's like an OG in the game.
And everyone has to cover it up for him.
Everybody has a story.
It's also that whole thing where like his character is so unlike that to the public that you sound crazy if you're like, this guy eagle clawed my tit.
And he's like a good, like, father figure on TV. And then just like, he's selling jello.
And he's making money for a lot of
He's
people.
selling Jello.
I think that's really the key
That was
is
a big
if
thing.
you're making other people rich and they're dependent on you keeping this like
Protection is there.
they're like
protect you,
no,
yeah.
you're not gonna fuck up what I got going.
No. That's my golden goose. You kidding me?
It's like how they protected Weinstein. Because, like, there's so many
Exactly.
movies, everything on the line. Everyone
People
was
are
just
dependent
like,
on him not being caught.
And the way he got like kind of I think the way the headlines started happening was from Hannibal Buress, right? Like he was on stage and he started like talking shit about Bill Cosby because I guess Bill Cosby had some words about how Hannibal Buress would curse. So he said, "Fuck that." He goes on stage at like a local like New York comedy show, and somebody was recording, and it was his whole set about how he was like, how's this motherfucker gonna talk to me about my language when he's out here raping all these women, you know? And then that clip went viral, and then that's when people started looking into it, and that's why he was getting popped for it.
wow.
Like that's what like kind of started it all, because everybody was like, "Oh, I've heard that. I've heard the same thing."
That is hypocrisy, straight up. He's all like, "Oh,
whole bit about it.
I can't believe you're using those words."
Yeah.
That is crazy that he's like, he doesn't curse in his set, but he does crazy shit in
Richard
real life.
Pryor has bits about it. Eddie Murphy has bits about it.
about
how Bill
Cosby.
Cosby was
Is a rapist?
No, how Bill Cosby would call them up
yeah.
and tell them how, you know,
Stop
his
cussing.
language and that's fucking whack.
I would like to talk to you. That bit is so fucking
So
funny.
fucking good. And it all matches up, you know, and it's fucking nuts.
Why is it always the clean-cut dudes? It's always the clean-cut people that does the evilest shit.
It's like what we talked about last time, right? About the whole, like, part of the dance community of people doing everything right on the outside.
Wait. Let's not bring the dance into this again.
You know, but like you replace that with any other community, right?
Sure, yeah.
But even
bad
like back
motives.
in our day when like, you know, like people were in like gangs and stuff, it was always the pretty boys that beat their chicks.
That's true. It was always the pretty dudes that were beating the crap out of their girlfriends all the time.
And you're like the ones that you feel like would never be violent because they're all sweet and shit, and they're like
the
pretty
ones.
boys. And then they're ones that when the chicks like start telling their story, like, wait, what the fuck, that fool?
Do you think it's because they get roasted by dudes all day that they need to find power? They need to be powerful.
They're a little pussy, that's why.
Fucking uppercut their girlfriend or something
Probably.
to overcompensate.
You guys better stop roasting me before I uppercut Bart, dude.
That's what always made me scared about. I used to always have fears that would someday happen with Mr. Rogers because I always felt like he was.
Yeah, I know.
Me too, bro.
He's the last one, dude.
That's how I
Waiting
thought
for
about
it
it.
to
I'm
come
like,
out.
please.
He's the fucking last one.
And then when the documentary came out, I was like, thank you.
Thank you.
He was a saint.
But you don't know though because people can still get caught after they're dead. Apparently.
Are you
That's
guys,
true.
what do you guys think about this? Let's say there's a figure, right? Very positive influence on society.
Put a name out. Example.
Yeah, like Mr. Rogers or whatever.
Okay.
Let's say they passed away and dirt comes out after. Are you guys more on the side of, you know what, fuck it, this fool's already dead, you can't really serve justice to him? Or are you more on the side of like, well, there's a ton of victims that, you know, need to get their story out. Like, should we preserve this person's like
Legacy?
yeah, because they're already dead, we can't do nothing about it. Which side are you
It's
guys?
like kind of like what happened with Gandhi.
though. Yeah.
I think you should tell the whole story because they don't deserve to be a god. Like they don't deserve
So what
to
about
be.
Michael Jackson? Because Finding Neverland came out after he died.
I
How did
mean,
you feel about
we all saw everything. We saw everything.
Switch so fast.
You know what I mean? We saw everything. There was no cover
Like,
up.
they don't deserve to be a god, but some people can be gods forever.
Can you remove the artist from the person?
Yeah, we talked about this
All the
yesterday.
time.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, you mean like, can you see
Like-
the art as
Right, like
as
Michael
art?
Jackson. Can you
Like
still
Michael
like
Jack-
him as Michael Jackson the artist and hate him as Michael Jackson the person and what he's
I
done?
love both though.
Yeah. He's both. He's both.
But
Where's the
that's
fourth?
different because Michael Jackson is still under, like, it hasn't been proven.
It's that's what I'm
But
saying.
then R. Kelly is different because that shit's 100%
not only
proven.
proof,
Guilty.
There's
convicted.
video proof of the act.
But the remix Ignition is still playing at the wedding.
Separate R. Kelly from
fire.
Ignition remix.
There's
Bart Kelly's a piece of
straight
shit.
up interview of like, have you ever had sex with teenage girls? And he's like,
Define teenage.
Define teenage. And they're like,
What you mean teenager? That's what he said. What you mean teenager?
they're like, come on. They're trying to give you like an alley-oop, and he still just fumbled the ball.
But the song about
What you mean underage?
the song about him and the passport on stage in Africa,
That's the best.
Yeah.
fire.
Do you have your
Well, did they take R. Kelly off Spotify?
I don't know, but I think he's back on.
come to America?
Why? What did he do?
I think they took him off because of all the heat when the documentary came out, but it's purely because of the documentary.
Hella on Spotify.
He is, yeah.
I mean, they took him off for like a month.
So you can remove the artist from the music because you can cancel them out, but if people want to play the music, it is what it is.
These numbers don't lie, man. Look, he's still got his plays and shit. Like, that's huge.
What is it, in the millions, huh?
Yeah, hundreds of.
Still a piece of shit, but great artist.
So yeah, so the answer is yes. You can remove.
I never idolized R. Kelly in a way where I thought he was
A good guy.
I've always laughed at him. You know what I mean? Like his music is great, but like his music videos, I mean, come on, dude. The Trapped in a Closet, like.
It's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, well, he did get really funny at that point. It got funny. It got funny as fuck.
But even before that, the R&B artist of who he was never like the super cool, like.
He was no Usher.
Exactly. He was kind of goofy.
No, Cisco.
He's no Lou Bega. You know what I mean?
Lou Bega.
Lou Bega is fucking cool, bro.
He's no cherry poppin' daddies.